So my inspiration for going on this trip has to be my dad. He put the idea in my mind, and he pushed me to do it, and boy, am I glad I did it. We had such a great time. We it was hard and long and all that, but it was a lot of fun doing it with him. So we had a good time. After the trip, looking back on it, I don't know if I'd do it again, but it was an incredible journey, once in a lifetime experience, and just really showed you could do anything if you put your mind to it for a little while.
What was my inspiration for going on a cross-country bike trip? Well, about 3 years ago, we went on a trip across New England from Lake Placid to Gloucester, Massachusetts. I did that with Max. It was about 400 miles in a week, and it was difficult, but not too difficult. But what I was really impressed with was they're great people, and none of them were particularly athletic looking. They came in all shapes, all sizes, and all ages. So I was fairly confident that if these people could make it across America, I could do it, and Max could do it also. And my reflections on the trip, now that it's been completed, it's a long journey. Times it was physically arduous. I was a little bit over my head from time to time with the long days, pedaling 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day. I got to be a much better bike rider. I learned how to draft people, and my biking skills got to be better. But really, probably the most impressive part was getting to see the country. That was always one of my inspirations, was to go across the country overland. And traveling on bike, you get to, really experience the sights, the sounds, the smells. You get to hear the birds and smell the aromas, the good ones and the bad ones, and have plenty of time to reflect about what your place is in this country and in this world. It was kind of a gift to be surrounded by can-do people that made the extraordinary ordinary. Traveling across the country is extraordinary in any other kind of setting, except when you're surrounded with 70 people who know that they can do it. And I also concur with Max that it's kind of inspiring to know that if you could set a goal and take all the little steps that it takes to achieve that goal, crossing the country, probably pretty close to 1 million pedal strokes. If you could break that down into from sag to sag, from day to day, from state to state, and make that coast to coast, well, you could probably achieve many goals that you set your mind to. So it was a wonderful experience. 50 days with no rain during riding time. That was incredible. And to be able to do it with Max and spend 50 days in a row was just icing on the cake. It's unlikely that I'll have the opportunity to spend that much time with him again, and to share this experience with him has been fantastic.